This is a really scary trend that I've noticed that started in the last couple of years, and I never noticed it before. Something very similar to this happened to me just a few weeks ago.
Okay. So you're just trying to turn this in at the front window?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you could tell them to stop doing this.
Yeah. Yeah. So we went through our legal and everything, just so you guys know. So we went through our legal. He has the legal right to be here. He's not committing any crime. I got this from our uppers, like people that are above me and everything, and then they went through our legal and all that. So yeah. Unless he's committing some sort of crime, which to my knowledge he's not. You know, it's all we'd have to prove it and stuff like that. Yeah, so
right.
It's a public state building, so he's allowed to record.
Okay.
Yeah, so just like if I was conducting a traffic stop or an investigation, as long as it's not interfering with it, there's nothing. Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
Okay, that works, sir.
Right.
Can we make sure this gets settled with all of your supervisors too? Because here's the thing. I'm just here doing a records request today, but I've heard from a number of people who were trying to document their interactions with CYFD because they're having their children stolen from them, they believe wrongfully, and they've been threatened by CYFD investigators for recording them. And so I need to make really sure to establish here and today, and that we don't have to come back, because I was here yesterday, right? And you called the police. They told you not to call them again. I'm here again today. You called the police again. We need to make sure that this is solidly established, that anyone has the right to come in here and record their interactions with their government. And the whole point, I mean, I know you guys are trying to pretend, oh, you're trying to protect the children. Well, CYFD's lost a lot of children, just disappeared. You know that, right? Right? You know that 80% of children who are trafficked come from the foster care system in the United States, right? So don't act like you're the one trying to protect the children, right? That's just, that's a cop-out. It's all about the kids, so anyways.
He's just trying to do his job.
And he was yesterday, but he wasn't today. He was trying to be rude, he was trying to be nasty, and so, and you know what, again, even if he's just trying to do his job, let's make it clear. Because it was told to him yesterday what his job was. And his job was to let us do this. And he called the police again. So how many times, what I'm trying to say is I need to make sure this is the last time I have to come here. So who else do we need to talk to right now to make sure they understand perfectly clearly that this harassment of people like myself and others is not acceptable, and you got to stop.
4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Vehicles pitching downrange.
Engines burn off all of that velocity. Oh, we can see it coming down through the plume.
Booster coming in hot for booster catch.
We're going to ignite 13 of those Raptor engines, and this view is incredible right now. You can see how fast this vehicle is moving on the left-hand screen.
Landing burn has been ignited. We're now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks now in the air.
Megadilla has caught the booster.
This is absolutely insane. On the first ever attempt, we have successfully caught the Super Heavy booster back at the launch tower.
What an incredible view!
Are you kidding me?
By himself, and he's sticking that machine inside the window.
He can
Machine?
He can film. It's not against the law. He can do that.
Right through the window.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So you just out here filming, see what's going on?
Well, yeah, I'm recording, taking some pictures and such. Do you have a name, badge number?
And he
Yeah,
doesn't
Justin Murphy.
Awesome, thank you. You got a badge number?
identify himself.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
Really?
Sorry, that's the law. Yeah.
Well, how about that? I guess we all learned.
Those are called civil rights, man. And you know what? This officer right here, are you sergeant?
Yep.
Sergeant. Yeah, he's upholding that oath that he took, man. So you shouldn't be upset with him.
Civil rights is great.
Yeah, that's why I don't have to identify, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's much respect, seriously.
So yeah, he'll probably do your thing, hang out, take some pictures, whatever.
Yeah, I was
Hey, truth be told, I was actually just doing a story on the sidewalks in Hot Springs, and was doing the shots out here, and she came out here and told me that she can't have me photographing the bank. I'll be honest, with being you and me, that's gonna want to make me photograph the bank twice as long and twice as hard. It's a Gen X thing. You tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna show you that I can and will. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Your rights are to film, video,
Yeah.
take photos. You're on a piece of public property, and you're filming and taking photos of things that are within public view. She's more so concerned that you're going to drive customers away or harass customers coming and going. As long as nothing like that's going on, you're
I'm not bothering anybody out here. In fact, I'll be out of here in a few minutes myself. I got to tell you though, first time I've ever been in Hot Springs. This town is beautiful. I was very pleasantly surprised. What I was expecting and what I found are two very vastly different things.
But it looks like they're all leaving now. I really don't understand what the issue was taking pictures and video in public. We're gonna wait for law enforcement for a little while longer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the Fairfax County Police have arrived. Hey sir, how are you? I'm doing well, sir, thank you for asking. So I was just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas. You know, they had said that this was private property, and I asked them who owned the property, and they said the United States government. So I was like, well, then it's taxpayer funded property. I want to make it clear, officer. You mind if I get your name and badge number first?
No, Mike Reininger, 337-306.
Thank you, officer.
Yep.
My name is Sean. I wanted to make it clear. I never wanted to go, never did, or my intentions were never to go into any restricted areas that are fenced off. There are signs that say if you enter into the facility, that's not my intention, man. I'm just letting you know.
People run down here all the time.
Right.
I run down here.
Right. Hey, sir, how are you? You mind if I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Officer Solomon, 372-729.
Hey, officer. My name is Sean.
Oh, nice
You're
to
just
meet you.
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures of the facility here from the publicly accessible areas.
no restrictions on that at all. So when you get people standing up there, you know, videoing. If you can see it from the road, it's in the public domain.
Right.
You're not restricted from taking. I mean, I understand their concern. Who's that guy? What's he doing?
Right. And I told them, I said, hey, you know, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. Yeah, actually, one of the employees is a subscriber of mine, and he watches my video. He came out and he said, hey, this guy, he works with police departments. He does de-escalation training with police departments. You know, I'm not anti-law enforcement anyway. I'm pro-Constitution. I'm pro our rights, and I'm pro-transparency. So that's basically it.
Oh, man. What are they doing? Man, what the man? What the f***'s your problem, man? What's your problem, man? That's a fat, lazy piece of shit right there, man. We need to file a complaint on him. Wait, now he's gonna try to run me over. Hey, man, what the f? He just hit me with his truck, bro.
There's only one way that a government can exist. Right? Now, in the Declaration of Independence, Jefferson wrote, "The just powers of government are derived from the consent of the people." But in reality and in practice, government is never acting with the consent of the people. As a matter of fact, there are many different examples of government saying explicitly, look, I don't need your consent. I can do this stuff to you. I don't need your consent.
I got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
And the reason that they think that is because they have erected for themselves a legal system that justifies all of their actions, all of their horrid actions. Government employees create issues for the public, and then they come up with a solution in order to potentially solve the issue that they just created. I mean, it's just incredible. You can't make this stuff up. So anybody, if you were thinking about getting away with a hit and run, if you were thinking about getting away with assault by use of a motor vehicle, all you got to do is attach emergency lights to it and get in with the local gang, right? Who has what they call jurisdiction, or in real people terms, we call it their turf, right? So if you're on somebody's turf, you're going to want to go consult with the local gang to make sure that you're okay to do this kind of stuff.
Years ago, the implementation of body-worn cameras at law enforcement agencies across the country brought with it the promise of transparency and accountability. Over the last decade or so, as body-worn cameras have become more and more common, the video recordings have protected cops from false claims of misconduct. But more commonly, these videos have exposed violent, egregious, and often criminal behavior of American cops that seems to be the norm, not the exception.
I don't care about you recording, but when you start interfering like that and walk behind officers, and I told you that I gave you a lawful order to step back, and you continue to not do it, so you're to jail for it. Okay?
It was after 10:30 p.m. on August 14th, Hinton pulled into the parking lot at Terrace View Park to nap. He pulled off his shoes, yanked a pillow over, and turned on a movie to fall asleep to. His pet umbrella cockatoo, Lily, was nested in the passenger seat. At about 11:45 p.m., Spokane County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Clay Hilton shined a flashlight into the window of Hinton's Audi and told him he was committing a crime by being in the park after hours.
How you doing?
Good. You're being audio and video recorded. It's a crime to be in the park after hours. This is considered a park. So.
All right, I'll go find another place to watch a movie.
All right, you got your ID on you real quick?
No, I don't.
You're not shutting the door. You're not free to leave.
Yeah, I am.
You're not.
Why are you acting like that?
Because you're kind of being rude.
I'm being rude?
Yes.
And how is that?
How is that? I'm trying to explain to you, you're in the park after hours and you're committing a crime.
That's a crime?
It is. Yes.
No, it's not.
You want to bet?
It's a civil offense.
It's not. Do you have your ID
Really?
with you?
No, I don't have my ID on me.
One, I'll take another.
But you're not getting my ID for sitting in a parking lot now. Sorry.
Yeah.
So.
Whose car are you in?
Pardon me?
You're not shutting the door on me.
I'm not shutting the door. I'm rolling the window down. Now you can shut my door.
I am not shutting the door. I need your name. You are not free to leave.
I'm not giving you my name.
Okay. 551. I'll take those units code. Putting your shoes on for you. You're not going anywhere.
And why is that, sir?
Why? Because you're refusing to tell me who you are, and you're probably going to end up going to jail.
Oh, for not giving you my name?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have at it.
Okay. Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car.
Don't put your hands on me, pal. Listen.
You are going to get hurt. If you
I
don't
am?
listen to what I'm telling you.
Are you audio video recording this?
I already told you that. Get on the,
Hey,
get on the ground. You're under arrest. Part of that, did you not understand?
I didn't do anything. You hit me so many times. Why? did you hit me?
Because you weren't listening. Now you want to tell me your name?
Oh, my name is Kevin.